I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving, and just when you thought it was safe to go back for seconds, an eating machine is coming at you today on Brickscale Studio. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. I'm super thankful to have you with me today. If you're in the United States, today is Thanksgiving, so you are probably going back for seconds or thirds or fourths. Hey, no judgments. But before we get into this video, I just want to, be serious for just a second and say that I am thankful for each and every one of you who come to my channel and watch my videos, for all of my subscribers. I hope that you have a wonderful and happy day today. So, what better day to have a review of a set, even though it's not Lego. This is our last knockoff November set, but we have an eating machine. It is a shark from a company called INSOON. It is not Jaws, so don't get it twisted, but maybe this could be sort of like the mechanical version of Jaws. If you've seen any of those behind the scenes pictures, that's kind of the vibe it's giving. One side looks like a shark, the other side looks like a machine. So anyway, without belaboring it any further, I'm sure your appetite is whet. So let's get into this build and we will talk about it after. All right, I can't believe we are already at the last of our knockoff November builds. So this is the INSOON Deep Sea Shark Semi-Machinery. It's set number 13054, and it is 687 pieces. And here's what the back of the box looks like. Okay, so this is very similar to the JM Bricklayer Parrot build, in which we have a 0 bag and a 1 bag, and I'm going to guess that all of the bags in the number 1 bag are labeled number 1. And yes, they are. And then, so then we have our 0 bag, which, unlike the Bricklayer, the JM Bricklayer build, I'm not going to open all of these parts because some of these will be extras and supplementals, so we'll wait on that, but let me get this organized and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is almost suspiciously similar to the JM Bricklayer build, even though it's allegedly a different brand. The way the parts were bagged, even their brick separator, it's exactly the same. This is the one we got in the JM Bricklayer set. They are exactly the same. So, something tells me that this is, I don't know, just sort of the same manufacturer, just making sets for different brand names. Also, too, it's literally the same wording about the supplemental pack. This weird sort of, if the parts that are given as extra gifts are being assembled lots, damaged, or missing parts during transit, you can find it in this package. So yeah. And then again, there's just tons of steps on each page. So, yeah. So anyway, and then like I said, all of the bags were labeled number 1. So it's just a big sort of dump of parts here. And I did separate out the metallic parts like I did last time, just to keep them sort of a little out of the mix of rummaging around so they don't get scratched up or whatever. And then again, we do have the piece of tubing that we're going to be using. So, all right, let's get into this build. Okay, so that was a little crazy. Getting this tube wrapped all around and locked in, yeah, a little crazy, but just be patient, and you will eventually get it. It is crazy. And the instructions, again, not so super clear, but we got it in there. So let's take a look at it kind of in a lower light situation really quick. Okay, so that is the Mechanical Shark. So here's kind of the sort of organic side, and then here is the more mechanical side. So we will flip the camera around and take a look in just a second. Here is our last entry for Knockoff November. This is the INSOON Shark. It is similar to the JM Bricklayer Parrot that we did earlier, in that one side of it, as you can see, is sort of an organic looking shark, and then if you turn it around, the other side is sort of a mechanical version. And this one also does have a light feature. So let me turn out the light so you can, we've already taken a look at it, but all right, and so this one also has an interesting feature in that it comes on, it's articulated, and it comes on this stand, and there is a little crank here. So if you turn this, the shark will sort of undulate Maybe it's better like at an angle. Also, this little handle keeps falling off, so there you can kind of see it. All right, so the one thing I will say about this is I do like the concept. It's kind of cool. But this one was definitely way more fragile and way more fiddly than the Parrot. Like, I feel like the Parrot was like super compact and pieces went together very easily. This one, because it's articulated in 3 spots, you basically build like one section, and then you build another section, and then you attach them together. Doing the attachments, like this is crooked. Like, you definitely end up, at least I ended up knocking off a bunch of these pieces, and so once you get them attached, then you have to kind of go back and, like, you know, reattach the pieces that fell off. So I did find that a little bit frustrating. But again, also it was very similar to the Parrot build in that the manual was just chock full. Like, there were just multiple steps on every page. So again, it was also sort of hard to keep track of where you were, because it was very easy to skip a step, because sometimes there were 12 or 15 steps on one page, and the manual was not very big, so the pages were pretty packed, and it was hard to kind of keep track of where you were. But other than that, I think it's a pretty cool set. This one was like $29, a little more expensive than the Parrot. We do have sort of a comparison with the Lego Jaws set. All right, so here is the Lego Shark. I mean, this one I am a little biased on. I do love the way that this set came out. The Jaws set came out. I think Lego did an amazing job. However, this set was, you know, more expensive. It was around $150, but you did get the orca boat as well. It wasn't just the shark. So maybe a little bit of apples and oranges, but I do love the Lego Shark. So anyway, that is the last of our knockoff November builds, and that is the Mechanical Shark from a company called INSOON. Okay, so admittedly, it's no Bruce, right? But it is an interesting set, and I did enjoy building it. So, you know, maybe, I mean, are you too full? Are you hungry for another sort of non-Lego video? If so, let me know down in the comments. But all in all, like I said, I think it's a pretty interesting build, and I'd be interested in doing more non-Lego sets if you are interested in seeing that. I would like, before we go, I would like to remind you once again to like, subscribe, share these videos. It really helps to get the channel noticed. And again, thank you so much for coming to my channel, for spending a little time with me. I really do appreciate it, and am very thankful for it. I will let you go so you can stuff your face with pumpkin pie or apple pie or whatever kind of dessert that you are having today. And remember, happy building. Take care, be kind to each other, and I'll see you soon.